In Chapter 7 of Birthright against enemies with 100 crit, we encounter a rare negative difficulty spike. Enemy strength drops considerably the moment we start playing Birthright exclusive chapters, and we simultaneously gain many ways to enhance our defenses and offenses. I equip Corin with a Dragonstone, give her a Rinka backpack, and use a defense tonic, which boosts her defense to the point where none of the enemies on this map can damage her at all. Even if they have 100 crit, they will still do 0 damage. Unlike in the Conquest route, where enemies will refuse to attack if they do no damage, in Birthright, enemies will gleefully sacrifice their lives to launch attacks that do nothing to you. This route-based AI downgrade will go a long way to making this challenge more reasonable. However, even though Corin is invincible, nobody else is, and pretty much all my other units will get one shot if they are struck by a critical hit, which greatly limits my tactical options. Fortunately, this map has many stationary enemies as well as several one-tile choke points that can be exploited to ensure that Corin is the only one that faces attacks. I move Corin forward and have her defeat enemies while taking 0 damage until I decide to try training my other units. I try to feed some XP to Kaze, but he misses 2 out of 4 72% hits against a stationary enemy, which results in him dying from a critical hit on enemy phase. Despite Kaze being the explicit reason to reset, I find that I've also moved too slowly on this map to obtain the treasure, which is an armor slayer from the middle of the map, which is otherwise not obtainable in the Birthright route. So I reset, and on the next attempt, Kaze dies again because I accidentally attacked an axe fighter for 1 range, and then on the next attempt, he dies again because he missed an attack and got crit on the counter. On the next attempt, I managed to clear much of the map without accidentally getting Kaze killed, but I still move too slowly to obtain the armor slayer, so I try again. This time, I move as aggressively as I can. I move Corin farther forward and do my best to ensure that Corin fights as many enemies as possible on enemy phase, allowing me to clean up wounded enemies with my other characters. Once I make it into the open area, I move Corin down to block Silas and the Cavaliers to the left, who deal basically no damage to Corin, even though they have 100 crit. By doing this, I'm able to cut off the retreating thief and take him out to get the armor slayer, which honestly will not even be that useful in future chapters.